Aries, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for the second half of October. So what I'm going to do, I'll be using the Golden Rider Tarot, and let's begin. Let's see what the future might hold for you. So okay, so this first card got to be representing you, the situation, maybe as well as situation. What is crossing you? What is the influence coming from the past? Your way of thinking, things that are hidden or at the root of the situation, things coming your way. This one going to be representing things to focus on. This one, what to release. This one is going to be representing the best way forward. Kind of actions they're going to be the most conducive to you. And those are rune cards, and I'm going to draw them as a commentary for this reading for you, Aries. So, without further ado, let's see what we have here. We have a Hangman as a situation, or representing you. What is crossing you is the Six of Wands. What is hidden behind or the rooted things is the Ace of Cups. Things coming from your past is Ace of Pentacles. The way how you think, it's Six of Cups. What is coming your way is the Emperor. What to focus on is Seven of Pentacles. Thing to release on, or release to, let go of, is the Strength. And what is the best possible way forward is Ten of Pentacles. And this I'm leaving at the very end, as it is indeed a commentary for this reading for you. So I'm going to leave those three on this side, and let's start. So, come on, Hangman. It's a Hangman representing either you or situation, the current situation. What this card is telling us, Aries, that you might be considering things or looking at things from different perspective, and you might have some kind of retrospective, and the retrospective is also coming from the Six of Cups over here, that represent your way of thinking. So Hangman is representing you looking into yourself, you trying to think and analyze situation, either yourself or situation. Things presumably that are not moving forward as quickly as you would like them to. You feel kind of stuck, or situation feels very much stuck. And you decided to kind of be passive about that. Not do anything, not push things forward. Take it easy and kind of look at the situation, how it's going to resolve. So it feels like there's a lot of thinking involved in the current situation, and there are things that are holding you back, or there are things that you perceive that are holding you back, and there is some kind of dependency as well, presumably happening. And this is something about the growth or change or our ability to do things differently, and you don't see it coming. And because the Six of Wands is what is crossing you, the whole thing may be about you not succeeding the way how you would like to succeed. So things may be not going as quickly and as smoothly as you would hope they would be. So maybe your expectations of the situation, where the thing's going to go far much smoother and which far much more ease. And this is presumably nothing to do with you at all. It's just things that are taking longer than you would hope. Also in terms of those 6 of Wands over here, in terms of what's crossing you, you kind of know where you're going, but or kind of knew where you're going. And the horse over here is turning his head. So the horse is not looking forward as rider does. So the indication over here is, once again, it's the retrospective. Am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? That's what I thought I would like to do, but is it really? And this might be kind of this backward and forwards kind of way of thinking. So what is kind of at the root of things, or things hidden? You have an Ace of Cups over here. This might be to do with beginning of something new. For some of you, it might be to do with things that you are passionate about, things they are your driver, things they're like your hobbies, things that you are wanting to do, and you would like to grow and develop. Equally, that might be a relationship, but this is kind of at very initial stages still, and needs kind of nourishment, and maybe you don't quite understand, or you don't see in entirety of things what is it that is driving you. You feel it, but you might quite not understand it, so it's kind of running in the background. You might feel it, but for whatever reason this might be not yet clear to you what direction it's going to take. And presumably those 2 cards, they're talking about the direction, talking about things not moving forward as quickly as you would hope them to. And because of that, you kind of having the second thoughts, you are revisiting your ideas, you are pondering and wondering, is that the right thing that I'm doing? And what is influence in your past? In the past, there was some kind of opportunity. There might be a financial opportunity, there might be some money that came in, and there might be a job, some kind of proposition, something that enabled you or gave you opportunity to wanting, or maybe this idea for a new business as well, that came your way and kind of aid you with it. And I think it's going to kind of translate itself into something more tangible, something that it's going to start form, something that's going to kind of have more substance. But what is coming with Emperor over here, Aries, is actually you focusing on one thing at the time, and it's almost you have to have some kind of certainty, or because it feels to me like everything is still kind of fluid in the making, and what they are kind of urging here to highlight is you need more of this stronger core, this kind of determination. And Emperor is representing you, Aries, in terms of astrological signs, so it's almost you have to come to your own, and you have to be your own, you have to be yourself, and the way how you're going to conquer those things and the way how you're going to achieve them, it's being you and knowing within your core what is it that you would like to do. So it's almost your ideas, whatever is happening, whatever the situation is taking place over here, and this uncertainty that is taking place, and you thinking kind of backwards and forwards, do I really have it? Am I going the right direction? You have to really believe in yourself here, and you have to give yourself a credit and kind of draw precisely what is it that you want to achieve and kind of start from there. So in terms of your way of thinking, you have a 6 of Cups, so you would hope that things are going to be easier, the things you would like things to go far much smoother. You kind of look back, or you might be looking at others, and you might have that feeling or that kind of way of thinking, the grass is greener on the other side. It might be not. It's very easy to say when you're in not somebody else's shoes. So it's for you to kind of decide, do you really want to go that route in a way of how you perceive things, because it might be not serving you well. Simply seeing things from that perspective and looking at how others are doing, or why other people's life that easier, is not necessarily going to help you in this situation. So basically they say, focus on what you have and make the best use of what you're having. In terms of things to focus on, so whatever is happening, the Seven of Pentacles is urging you to continue what you're doing. You might not see the results, and waiting for results may be very difficult, because now you not only put a lot of maybe financial efforts, you invested a lot of time and energy in it, but you don't seem to see the results of it. But basically what they say, that time is required, things need a little bit longer, and it's for you to continue. And you see he has a water behind him, so that is this kind of it's relating to Ace of Cups over here, because there is this drive that is showing in Seven of Pentacles. So drive is still there, but you have to kind of allow things to kind of develop. And what the overall message is here, it's to be patient, consistent, and keep doing what is it that you're doing, and not giving up. Things that will be beneficial for you to let go of, and this is a strength. So strength is indicating about pushing things forward too quickly, driving, trying to control things. So the over-controlling or tendency to control things is not helping you in that given situation. So the overall advice here, Aries, is to try to not be too controlling, and then not try to push things forward, because maybe, and just maybe, is that what you want? It's very clear from this reading, but it's maybe not necessarily what is the best way forward in a given situation. So, and what actions they're going to be the most beneficial for you? And this is 10 of Pentacles. So what the 10 of Pentacles is telling you, Aries, is to keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate what you have. See what you have already achieved. Balance things out. And recognize the value within yourself. And be strong enough to know what your value is. Because as you can see, there's if you're going to look there, it's the Emperor, and there's the old man sitting there, not being noticed by anyone, apparently, in this card, the way how I see it. And the only dogs that are able to recognize this man there, and a child. So this card is indicating that allow things to develop. Believe in yourself. You have to know your own self-value. I appreciate everything that you have, balancing it all out. And it almost feels like this is not the end. This is only a beginning. So it almost feels like whatever this situation is all about is a chapter, is not a new book. So it's almost you're coming to the end of one phase and you're about to embark on another, that it's going to give you the new opportunities, and it's going to be allow you to kind of thrive. So what is the additional commentary here, Aries? What do we have here? I love this rune. So this rune is telling you, Aries, to go with whatever is here. Whatever you drive, whatever the initial gut feeling you have, whatever the instinct you have, do not give up. Go with it, because you're going to succeed, but you have to have a faith in it, and you have to believe in what you are striving for. And this rune is coming to tell you, believe in your gut instinct, believe in your passion, believe in your drive, and strive for it. So Aries, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I hope you're going to have a smashing second week of October. Once again, thank you. If you resonated with this reading, please let me know by commenting, liking and subscribing. You take care. Bye.